Giant Stadium, home of both the Giants and the New York Jets, will be our host for what should be a great game between San Diego and New York. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth. We're getting set for the kickoff.
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. He'll return it from the 1. Kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. They give it to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
They'll work the right side. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. An 8-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Turbo! I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Play fake. He's running out of time. And he's dragged down for the sack. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. McQuarters takes it at the 36. And they get him around the 48-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Jacobs takes the handoff. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Jacobs gains around 3 yards on the run. New York is going with the offset eye backfield.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Here we go, team. Toby 32, come on now.
Gives to the back. Cuts back, and he's dropped. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
The Giants put a man in motion to the left.
Tiger!
Throws it. Catch is made. Brought down at the 27. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He's brought down at the 23. That was a good effort by the back to pick up the first.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
The Giants use motion. They'll throw on first down. Passes it out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Looks to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
He fights forward to about the 23. The counterplay is good for about a yard. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Chargers bring in their dime package. New York sends a man in motion to the right.
Zebra!
Back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. Gets the pass away. And he makes the tall grab. And that pass had to be right on the money.
This guy doesn't care. He'll throw it into anywhere. Plus, he knows that he throws the ball so hard, there's not a defensive back out there that could catch it. If they could, they'd be playing wideout.
He gets another carry. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up second down. Manning comes to the line, 3-wide formation. New York sends a man in motion. Here's the give. Tackled at the 6. A pickup of 5, and so it'll be third down. Manning is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Scatter.
Let's go right.
Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 3. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
The kick is up, and it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Gets a good kick here. He'll take it from the 2. And he's drilled. What a hit. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. Brought down at the 26-yard line. The slant pattern is good for an 8-yard gain on the play. Second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 26. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield. Gates takes off to the right side. Drops back to pass. Passes. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Here's the give. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Gets the punt away. McQuarters fields it at the 34. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll start at the 39-yard line. The Giants go with the I formation. Looking to throw. Gets it off. Struggles to find his target with that one. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Manning with the give. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Jacobs gets 6 yards on the carry. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 44-yard line. The defense has him surrounded. He's got room to run. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up 4th down.
Gets it away cleanly. From the 15. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. The offense takes the field, And we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out.
Keep your eyes open. Watch the ball, watch the ball.
They hand it off. The defender gets him to the ground. So that's a gain of about 5. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 27. The Chargers come out in a single back formation. Gives it off. He lost it. Looks like we'll see a change of possession. To the 20. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals and he gave it up.
Hands it off. He's dropped around the 17-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
He gets out to about the 15-yard line. Gain of 2.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Moves to his right. Steps out at the 10. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
First down, looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Brings it in. Tackled at the 3. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Short pass to his left. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Gives to the back. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. Gain of 2. That'll bring up 2nd down. The defense lines up in the nickel. And they'll run him again. He's dropped at the 13. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play fake. Off his back foot. He's tackled right around the 22-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
And they get him at about the 31. Looks to be about a 9-yard gain.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Fakes to the back. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 49-yard line. And that one will go for a 1st.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
He throws it. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 36-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Here's a counter play. He's dropped at the 34. A couple of yards there, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Rivers is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Drops back. On the run, he throws it. Intercepted. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Play smart, man.
Here's the give. He lost yardage on the play. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Manning looking to pass. Throws while on the run. And that was a touchdown-saving tackle. Oh, boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
They go with the run. He fights forward to about the 46. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. New York lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Man in motion, again with the run. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. Jacobs comes away with around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. One-man backfield.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Almost picked. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He punts it. And they'll down it at the 1. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Throws it short. Steps out at the 6.
Makes the catch.
They gain 5 on the play.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Here we go, D. Let's turn the ball over.
Tomlinson takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 12. Tomlinson did a good job to get free and pick up the first. San Diego sets up in the eye. Drops back on 1st down. Throws it short. He couldn't hang on to it. Gates was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. San Diego lines up in the offset eye this time. Gives it off. He's tackled at the 14. That's a 2-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. The defense is in the dime. He drops back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. And the pass is knocked away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Cyphers will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. McQuarters fields it at the 44. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 39. Jacobs gains around 3 yards on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Oh, make a play. Keep coming. What's the call?
They'll go with the run once again. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Zebra. Hey, inside. Roll it low. What you doing?
Passes it. Bad luck as he drops it. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seemed to get anything going on that drive.
He punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. San Diego motions left. Rivers set to go to the air. Drops the easy pick. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Gates is the man in motion. Looking to throw. Short throw. That was some catch.
I love that play. That's what they call giving up your body to make a play for your football team there. Great catch, great concentration, and the hardest part, hanging on after that catch.
He's dropped around the 30-yard line. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Yeah, and especially when you consider that most offenses get between 9 and 12, 13 possessions per game. You call a run in that situation, basically you're taking away one of your opportunities.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. And they make the fair catch. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 25. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs alone in the backfield.
Left. 48. Ready.
He looks to throw on 1st down. With the catch. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Play 3, man.
Jacobs takes it left. Hit and dropped behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Here we go. Here we go. We up. Get off, baby, get off.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 47-yard line. New York goes with the ace set here.
Omaha. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Get him blocked.
Gets the ball away. Tackled at the 37. He was lucky the receiver came down with that ball.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
Blue 45. Tango off the top.
Another run. He's dropped at the 35. Gain of 2.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Come on, G.
Jacobs, the lone back.
Top this, man. 48. Tiger. You about to cough it up. Hey, come on.
Jacobs takes the give. Brought down at the 30. 4-yard gain on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down.
Come on, D. Let's go left. Block, now, Philly.
Surveys the field. Tipped ball, intercepted. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
Zebra.
Rivers takes it back. He throws on the run. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Here we go. Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all.
Looks to pass. Rifles it left. And it's completed. He makes a great open field tackle. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Gates goes in motion. Looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. Fails to connect with his man. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Wide, Trent, you all right? Let's keep him down here.
With the pass. Ross knocks it down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
48. Regular.
Gives to the back. He took a shot at the 21. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Single set backfield.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 45. Let's go, Blue 45. Rolls. P-line. Hey, watch the sideline.
He'll get the call again. And they get him around the 22-yard line. No gain, and so it'll be third down. 3rd and 8 now. Manning is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Rush. Close up. Go, baby. Come on. We need that rock. Let's go.
The halfback with the carry. There's a flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding offense.
Hey, you gotta be ready to make a play, man.
The penalty is declined.
So, it's 4th down. The Giants ready to punt this one away. Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Tomlinson lines up as the single back. He fights forward to about the 30. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Gives to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Play action. And he caught it. He's tackled right around the 50-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
He's brought down at about the 49-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. San Diego goes with the ace set here. With the misdirection. Brought down behind the line. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And they'll down it at the 3. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 9. Gain of 6 on the play. That brings up second down. Second down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 9. One man in the backfield.
Let's go right. Blue 45. Blue 45. Buffalo. There we go. Hey, let's make some plays.
Manning hands it left. And they get him around the 19-yard line. Gain of 10. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 19. Manning lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. He gets out to about the 22-yard line, a gain of 3 yards.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackled at the 30, and that's a gain of about 8. 1st and 10, ball on their own 30. Manning is under center. I formation this time. Makes the short throw. Incomplete. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass. They line up at the 30. Jacobs is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Keep playing, fellas.
Back to pass. He's running out of time. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 42. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Setting up play action. Short throw to the left. Goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
The Giants come out in a 2 tight end set. Under heavy pressure. And it's caught. And they get him at the 45. He placed that ball in there perfectly that time.
How about the touch on that throw? This is really what sets this quarterback apart, the ability to make those kinds of throws.
He's dropped around the 40-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd down and 5 to go. And this is the 10th play of the drive.
Let's get off. Blue 45. Blue 45. Who's left? Come on, y'all like those quick out.
On play action. He's scrambling. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass.
3rd down.
3rd and 5 situation. This is the 11th play of this drive.
Green 88. Green 88. We got to play. Hut. Get off, baby. Get off. Zebra.
Fakes to the back. Throws on the run. Batted away. Smith was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Eagles can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here.
DVD recorder system.
Gets it away cleanly. Into the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield. On the ground with a tailback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Tomlinson gets 6 yards on the play. 2nd down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 26. The backfield is in the offset I formation. 2 minutes to go in the half. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Here we go, baby. We got close up. Blue 45. Blue 45.
There's a play fake. Knocked away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Rivers lines up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Rivers sends a man in motion. They hand it off. And it looks short from up here. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Cyphers kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? McQuarters fields it at the 30. Well, we know they can move the ball. They were starting to on their last drive, but the defense forced a punt. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Looks to pass. He throws it. And the defender intercepts it. Brought down at the 36-yard line. So that's their 3rd interception this half.
Well, it's the toughest thing in the world. You see your quarterback dejected like that, and your tendency is to want to yell at him. But at this point, you have to start trying to build him up a little bit. Clearly, he's lost some confidence.
They're going to pitch it. And they get him at the 16.
I really don't know what else to say about LaDainian Tomlinson. This guy is obviously one of the best football players in the game today, one of the best in the history of the game because of his ability to make moves in small areas. When you watch him run, especially watching from behind, his ability to make people miss in the hole is simply phenomenal. There's only been a handful of guys like him in the history of the league.
The offense calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. 2nd down now with 15 to go. Ball on the 21. They'll give it off here. Cuts by the defender. He's dropped at the 17. About 4 yards on the counter by the halfback. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Pass completed. Brought down at the 15. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. And right down the middle. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. It's fielded at the 2. And he gets brought down hard. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll work from the shotgun. Manning takes it back. On the run, he throws it. Cooper gets the interception. And he's drilled at the 31. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Tomlinson gets the handoff to the right. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That'll bring up 2nd down. Rivers changes the play at the line. Drops back to pass. Rifles it to the left. And he dropped him in the open field. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
It's good. He put that one right through the upright. Here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. The offense will start at the 29-yard line. 1st down now and 10 to go. Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. And as we head to halftime, the score is 6-3. Not a bad kick. Hickson from the 4. He's tackled at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He fakes it. Gets the pass away. Can't connect on the pass. The ball sails over the intended receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a case of the quarterback just being a little too cautious on that one. Sometimes it takes a little nerve to fit one in there. You have to give your receiver a chance.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Back to pass. He throws right. Should have had that one. He was wide open. We'll probably see the punt unit here as that incompletion brings up 4th down. Sproles is back awaiting the punt. Gets it away cleanly. Sproles takes it at the 33. And they get him at about the 41. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. 2 tight ends here. They hand it off. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. 3rd down, 5 yards for the first. They'll go from the shotgun. Again, he'll get the call. And they get him around the 47-yard line. It looks like he just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
It's the tailback. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 44. They come out with a big set. He's under pressure. Completed. And he's hammered at the 29-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Play fake. Fires it out. And he catches another. He's brought down right around the 12-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They hand it off. He's tackled at the 6. That'll be a 7-yard pickup, and that will bring up 2nd down. only 5 yards away from the goal line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Nice play fake. Comes down with it. He's in for the score. Good-looking catch out to the fullback.
And how many fullbacks do you see in that situation have the balls just bounce right off their hands? But not this guy. He has nice, soft hands and makes big plays.
They're lining it up for the point after. It's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Hickson from the 5. Brought down at the 32-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. San Diego comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to throw. Rolling right. It's completed. Tackled at the 47-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Brought down at midfield. Jacobs picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He'll get the call again. And they get him around the 45-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep getting up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Sets up the play action. Steps out around the 29-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
He's brought down at the 22-yard line. Another solid effort by the running back.
I know it may not be the popular thing to say, but I can't really give the running back 100% of the credit for this performance today. Let's face it, this defense came in here determined to stop the pass, and they're paying a price on the run.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Passes to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. That pass play seemed to catch the defense by surprise. Chris, what happened?
Well, I don't know exactly what the defense was looking for on that one, but it wasn't that. The quarterback simply just picked them apart. They knew exactly where the hole was in the defense, and they took advantage.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. From the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 27. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. He fakes it. Short throw to the right. And the fullback is wide open out there. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
He's tackled around the 41-yard line.
LaDainian Tomlinson is just a star. There's just no other way to put it. This guy, when he gets in the open field, is like an Olympic sprint champion. But what most people miss is his ability in little tight areas to make multiple people miss and not lose any speed. I haven't seen many people like him that can be so quick in a tight area and re-accelerate so fast.
They'll come out in the eye.
Here we go. 45.
Tomlinson takes the handoff. Tackled around the 49-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. From their own 49-yard line. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. And they get him around the 45-yard line. The third down run ends up being a decent gain.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
They hand it off. He's tackled at the 40. And with that carry, the running back just went over 100 yards on the day.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
Brought down at the 36-yard line. 4-yard gain, and that makes it third down. Offense comes out needing just a yard for the first. Ball on the 36-yard line. Defense is getting pressure. Dropped behind the lines. No gain on that completion. They call on the kicker for the long field goal from 53 yards away. Here's the kick. Hits the upright and it bounced the wrong way. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score is still the Chargers 13, the Giants 10. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. New York goes with the ace set here. New York uses motion. Manning hands off to the left. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Jacobs comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Second down and 8. Ball on the 41. The Giants come out in a 2 tight end set.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Block 99 Philly.
They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
With the hard throw out to his right. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. setting up play action. He goes up high for the catch. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He didn't get back to the line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Fakes the run. Rivers can't escape the pressure. I would expect to see a little better protection from the guys up front on the offensive line.
Yeah, I have to agree. When you start giving up sacks like that, it really changes the complexion of the game. And I think in particular, the quarterback who has this clock in his head working, he starts to anticipate when the pressure is going to get there. And if he starts thinking it's going to happen sooner, all of a sudden the timing of your offense is completely off.
Pass is complete. He's brought down about the 43-yard line. Davis picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll bring up third down. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Manu Maliuna, the man in motion. Drops back. Throws while on the run. At the 30. And they get him at the 20-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
They'll have 1st and 10 once again after that big gain through the air. Gives to the back. He's tackled at about the 17-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. Tackled at the 16. Tomlinson gets about a yard on the play. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. Rivers hasn't missed yet. Short pass to his left. It'll be 1st and goal. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Fullback on the inside give. Brought down at the 2. That's a nice 6-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. Only a couple of yards from pay dirt. Rivers lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. He's hammered in the backfield. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Tomlinson on the handoff. It appears to be short. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. 4th down, and this should be an easy 3. And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's the kick. Drilled at the 24-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. From their own 24-yard line. The Giants line up in an I formation. And they get him right around the 26-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They line up at the 27. The Giants come out with the offset I. Drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. And he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Play fake. Guns it out. It's tipped away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Get off, baby, get off.
New York lines up with 3 receivers.
Touch. 48. 48. Play your assignments, man.
Manning looking to throw. Looking for an open man. He's there for the catch. He's tackled at the 45. The completion nets them a gain of 7. And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the Chargers 16, the Giants 10. Here's a 3rd and 3. Ball on the 45-yard line. Single back formation.
Over. 245. 245. Let's go. Hey, watch this, man.
He gets another carry. They tackle him for a loss. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
He throws on the run. He's brought down at about the 41. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They go with the toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. So they're unsuccessful in the attempt to the outside.
Maybe they ought to try and run the other way next time, because defensively, a lot of speed on that side, and they certainly had that one bottled up.
Looking to throw. Throws it out. He makes another catch. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Surveys the field. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Drops back. Throws on the run. And they get him at about the 21. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
45. Let's go. Keep playing. Left. Scatter.
Here's the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Hey, yo, bark. Here we go. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. Stay inside right here.
Jacobs gets the ball. He doesn't get back to the line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Yes, we are.
And so the defense
First
gives up
down.
some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
They'll throw on first down. Rockets it out. It's intercepted. The linebacker has some open field.
Let's do it now.
And he scores. What a play. And just like that, they make it a two-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
It looks like they'll go for two. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. There we go. Let's hit him in the mouth.
They're going to pitch it. He gets the two-point conversion. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the two-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Hit and dropped at the 38. Let's see if they can keep the ball out of the defense's hands this time.
I'd expect them to come out and play a little bit more conservatively on this possession. You know, build a little momentum back, try and get a few first downs, focus on ball security. I think you'll see them much more focused on this drive after that interception.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. Loss of a yard. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 37. The defense sets up in the nickel.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Left. Calls left over right.
Drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Manning is lined up under center. Two backs in the eye. Manning hands off. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Throws it. Bad luck as he drops it. Toomer was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 43. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Drops back. Rifles this one out to the right. Can't hang on. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Green 88. Green 88. Alert run. Viking Blizzard. Come on, D.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. And the tight end is wide open. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. What an unbelievable 4th down conversion.
And if you want to know why this quarterback walks around with a little strut, that's exactly why right there. He can make plays like that.
Hard count. Blue 45. Blue 45.
He's looking to throw. Gets the pass out. Brought down around the 28-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
The Giants motion to the right side. Manning takes it back. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And he just managed to get a piece of it Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Blue 45. Screen, down, screen.
Manning looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. And he goes down. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
The quarterback's going to have to start changing up his snap count a little bit, because right now we're seeing this defensive line getting off the ball faster than the offensive line. If he doesn't start changing it up, it's going to be a tough afternoon for him.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. And he catches it. He's tackled at the 21. They'll keep the drive alive with that great pass for a first down.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on fourth down, because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, looking to throw. Throws it short. Hayson intercepts it. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
They give it to the fullback. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best, and that will bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Blue 45. Hey, back. Team. New car. Chain.
They hand it off. And they get him right around the 20-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They'll go from the I formation. He needs to make a decision. Almost intercepted. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Cyphers punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. McQuarters fields it at the 31. He's dropped at the 39-yard line, and that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
He throws right. There for the catch. Brought down at the 47-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Blue 45.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Can't hang on. Shockey was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 47. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Manning set to go to the air. He throws it. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 34. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Hold on. Queen.
Nice play fake. Hart picks it off. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 26. The back gets 3 on the carry. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. Tomlinson off the left side. What a shot! And that was a gain of 7, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd down, half yard, maybe a little less. Ace backfield this time. It's the tailback. Tackled at the 33. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A 3rd down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Cyphers punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. McQuarters fields it at the 24. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Here we go. Let's go. Right, goes right.
Surveys the field, rifles it out there. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Gain of 4 on that play-action pass. The Giants line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Brought down around the 47-yard line. Jacobs picks up 2 yards with the carry. Jacobs lines up as the deep back, I formation. He's looking to throw. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 43-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Turbo. Come on, baby.
Manning is looking to stay perfect on this drive. There for the reception. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Manning has completed every pass on this drive. Gets in for the touchdown. They went to the air on that play and made the most of it.
Well, we talked to them yesterday, and we found out that they really felt like that their passing game matched up perfectly against this secondary, and we're starting to see that come to fruition in this game.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Brought down at the 22-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. From their own 22-yard line. Ace backfield this time. Hands it to the back. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 23. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Come on, D. Touch. Luke 45. Luke, touch. That's right, Lucy. Lou. Let's go.
Nice play fake. Throws to his right, and it's intercepted by the backer. Tackled around the 28-yard line. That interception puts them right back in the game.
Oh, boy, you've got the lead. It's the 4th quarter. You just have to milk the clock, and your quarterback does that. Ugh.
Let's go left. Green 88. Hang on.
Setting up play action. He leads. It's caught. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Gives it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Manning will hand it off. Excellent open field tackle. 3 yards there.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Luke 45. Luke 45.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to the air to convert.
Touch. 48. 48. Run. Touch. Come on. Hey, nasty.
Ward gets it on the inside. He's tackled at the 12. They go to their hurry-up offense. From the gun.
Tiger. Green 88. Green 88. Good game, 44 school.
Drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. He steps out right around the 10-yard line. The Chargers line up with an offset I backfield. Play action. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down right around the 22-yard line. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
From their own 22-yard line. Rivers lines up under center. They'll come out in an I. They give it to the fullback. And they get him at the 22-yard line. Not a lot on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 22. The Giants line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Nice play fake. He tries to scramble. Catch is made. Knocked out right around the 24-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets the punt away. McQuarters takes it at the 36. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. They'll start with pretty good field position after the return, but I got to ask, Chris, what are they going to have to do here on this series?
This team has a chance right now to pull off a huge comeback win Got to get the ball in the end zone. Have to do it in a hurry, but boy, would it be impressive if they pulled this off.
The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Out of the shotgun.
48! 48! We're talking about brilliant! Block 99 Philly! Left call.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Brings it in. Brought down with only one man to beat.
New York calls timeout.
I think they're going to have to bring out another bottle of oxygen for the wide receivers today. They've been running all over the place, and this quarterback is starting to feel it. It is a hot connection between he and the receivers today.
So the officials want to take another look at this catch to make sure the receiver was inbound.
And these receivers can be pretty good bluffers sometimes. You know, they're so casual with the catch and the way they drag their feet, and it just looks like, oh, well, sure, that was a catch, that sometimes they're able to hide that little bobble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
And upon further review, they conclude he didn't have possession.
You know, I don't think you're ever going to convince that receiver that he didn't make that catch in bounds, so we'll just have to move on without him. He's not happy.
Let's hit him in the mouth. Hey, regular. You fell asleep. Play it.
Back to pass. Under heavy pressure, Manning is going to be sacked for a loss. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Chargers 24, the Giants 17.